Good morning. Everything's going good, I hope, for Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. Retirement. You always forget what day of the week it is. But thought I'd do a pop up with some jewelry that I haven't shown yet. Have it bagged up in different styles: earrings, necklaces, bracelets. What else do I have? Brooches. So if there's something in particular you'd like to see first, just let me know in the chat and I'd be glad to start with that. Thanks for coming in this morning. My name is Stacy. Have some vintage and costume jewelry. Vintage costume jewelry. I have fashion jewelry. I have a little bit of everything today. So nothing's preloaded. I low starts. If you're interested, just say show closer, run it, whatever you'd like to do. I'm happy to do for you. So let me get the camera turned around and my glasses on so I can see. And let's start with this adorable little child's bracelet with these little charms. It has hearts. And then it has these little glass, I did test those, are glass gems dangling from them. Let's see how long this is. Don't see very many little tiny, this is like a small child's bracelet. It is just about 5.5 inches long. And the clasp works great. Not sure what these clasps are called. It is really unmarked. Silver tone, 5 inches. So we have that child's bracelet. I'm just going to lay it out here. If you see something you like, just let me know. Let's see what's next. I have this beautiful glass beaded turquoise style necklace with this medallion that looks like to be a mixture of stones and silver. I didn't test it, so I can't say for certain, but it certainly does have that look. Beautiful little bracelet necklace, the barrel clasp. That works great. And let's see how long that is. It is about 9.5, so that's 19 inches. So that's out there. Let's see. Have a set of earrings. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of set them out there randomly. These are really cool. I like these. They're glass beads on the wire. Very colorful in kind of a diamond shape, a abstract diamond shape here. Pierced. Kind of almost a brass tone to them, a brass gold tone. I'll try to put these out. Maybe I'll put earrings off to the side here. Oh, I have this little brooch. It's a cameo brooch. It's plastic, unmarked. Clasp works fine. Has some little bling around the edges in the frame. Very pretty. I have some Christmas. So here's a beautiful Christmas. I guess it doesn't have to be Christmas, but it is those colors. It has that color scheme. Almost looks like a snowflake. These feel like glass to me. They look like glass too, not plastic. That's gorgeous little brooch there. Here's a set of earrings. This is how it was in a bag. It says gold plate. They had their own price. That's not my price. I like these. These are interesting earrings. I'm not sure what these are called, but those go through your ear first, and then it has these stops so that you would see the triangles, and then these would dangle behind your earlobe. So they are gold plated. Put those out there. Those are very interesting. I've seen those before, but I mean, I've seen people wearing them before. I personally have never had them. Hi, Emily. Welcome in to my pop-up, my unscheduled pop-up. Decided Wednesday's kind of going to be my day to do pop-ups, I think. We've got this cute little owl. I think I showed him my last jewelry sale. I just briefly showed him. But he's plastic. He's got that little C clasp there. Probably vintage. I love him, this little owl brooch. This is what I have up here so far, Emily. So if there's anything you want to see, just let me know. I'm just going through little at a time. This is stuff that we haven't seen before. This is a gold tone. It looks like a scarf pin, but it's gold tone unmarked. Very vintage. I love that little circular orb in the little feathers around it. Not really a brooch, but like a scarf pin to hold your scarf in. This is fun. I'm Scottish. So this is a Scottish man in a kilt dancing. It does say Stratton's made in England. It is this little clasp like this that works. Just different and interesting. Is there anything special you're looking for today, or are you just window shopping, Emily? Look at this gorgeous angel. Her dress does have a little movement here. It is a pin, but I don't see any reason why you couldn't. Just look in. I know, isn't that fun? That's the best part. I don't see why you couldn't put like a chain. As long as you leave this covered, you could even use it as a pendant. I don't see why not anyway. Little pendant there. I'm just kind of going out of order. I'm just picking as I go through. So looks like this is a pair of enameled gold tone clip-on earrings. Fun. Those would be nice for the holidays too. They almost look like little round ornaments, don't they? There's a little bit of glitter inside the enamel too, so they might even pick up the light a little bit. Let's see what else. How about a butterfly brooch? This fell off. There we go. So the pin does work. It has some gems at the top and then enamel inside the gold tone. So an enameled butterfly brooch. Oh, this is a pretty one too. Here's another one I just found. It's a ice blue with ice blue gems. Marquise style vintage brooch. There's the pin, works just fine. Just gorgeous blue. That up there. What else? How about an onyx or black gem glass? These are glass. Yeah, they're cold. Butterfly, but I think it's a shoe clip, but certainly could be adapted to become a brooch of some sort. With beautiful black beads on this gorgeous little butterfly. These are still in the wrapping. Let me see where the end is, and I will get those out. There is an end. There it is. They look to be like a ceramic hand-painted birds, clip-ons, it looks like. Yep, clip-ons, unmarked. Might be a plastic. These look more like plastic than ceramic. But those are beautiful little birds on there. That to the side. These are screwback earrings. Danglies. They've got these little gold tone beads with some turquoise. Those look to be glass seed beads on either end. Reminds me of a fishing weight. If you fish, you would know. Screwbacks here that work, not marked. But I like the movement on them. They have that little dangle going on, right? Hi, angels. Welcome in. If you're interested in anything, just ask me starting bid or run. Most of my stuff I don't, unless I mean, I'll let you know if it's something that's going to be a little bit higher, like my silver. Like this is really lovely. It's 2 spoon parts put together into a gorgeous bracelet. They are both marked sterling here. It says Wallace sterling. Let me turn it around so you can see it better here. Whoops. It does say Wallace sterling right there on each spoon end, but it's very pretty. Someone did a nice job on that. So the sterling, like this one, I'd probably ask 10 on. Put that over by the bracelets. Have these French. I don't know if these are silk or hand painted. They're signed by the artist. They're barrettes. They're newer, but they are made in France, right there. And then the artist's name is here, PBW. But they're very beautiful. This is a short one. I'd probably do, I don't know, 5 on the short one. And then I have the same artist, made in France, longer barrette. There it is, made in France by PBW. Those are really pretty. This one would be 8. All right. It's a busy morning on knickknacks, isn't it? I usually do my Mondays and Thursday show. And I guess it just seems, it's beautiful. It's wonderful to see so many people on and engaged. So this one came in this little baggie that looked like this, genuine freshwater pearl bracelet, 14 karat gold plated. And let me just, oh yeah, they are real. And then I'm not sure where I don't see a marking for gold plate. I'll have to take the package's word for it. Beautiful freshwater pearls. And they're at 7.5. So that's another bracelet there. What else do I have? Another brooch here. Silver tone. It's also could be used as a pendant. It has, if I can get it out of the little bag. Come on. There it goes. It is very Art Deco looking. So it is a pendant. It has the pendant holder as well as the brooch. There's the pin comes out, goes back in, closes up. Silver tone with rhinestones. That's a brooch. Oh, I wish my bee lovers were in here. I have 2 bee friends that come in. Look at these guys. Enameled yellow wings and black. Hi, J Rock. Welcome in. It's got a little bee and a big bee. So sweet. They've got the black glass eyes, and then this is black enamel. unmarked. Very sweet. All right, also have this vintage novella brooch that is also a watch fob. I don't know if it works, but it's very, very pretty. There's the pin. It says novella right there. It says Hong Kong and Lifetime something spring in the heart shaped. All right. Looks like I'm getting to the bottom of the stuff that's in baggies that was on top here. I've got this. I think I showed this just briefly at my last show last week. Genuine, I'm not sure how to say that, Pua shell. And it is in the original baggie, probably just silver tone. I don't see anything. I would imagine that the card would say something. So that's a pretty necklace. Oh, if you love cats, check this out. This is by JJ. Says on the back right there. It is a brooch. It is a cat's playing along some hammered gold tone. Little bit of wear right in here. But look at those mischievous little... Oh, there's a little mouse right there. Oh, that's cute. Hang on. Friday's almost here. I got your tail. That's sweet. There's that one. I have this abstract, and this is marked silver in Mexico, 925. And it's a kind of a stylized bird. Do you see the bird here? Maybe going through a ribbon. I don't know, maybe it was a airline pin or something like that, but it's a brooch, so that's fun. All right, I think I'm going to do some necklaces now. So the first one that's right on top is this chunky glass, handmade glass necklace. All of the beads are glass. It has this interesting little clasp at the top. You just take the bead and push it through the... It worked before. I'm having a hard time now. It's a little... The cord is a little stiff. It's got a pretty thick wire. Come on, little guy. Well, take my word for it. It does work. But this is interesting. Homemade glass beads here. This almost looks like a globe, right? On the bottom, large, chunky. This is going to be a higher start. It's not jade, but it's, what's that other stone that's like jade? It does have this mark, CL. I'm not sure what CL stands for. It has this beautiful abalone shell, hand painted. Not sure what is that, a pheasant of some sort, maybe it's not a dragon, I don't think. What do you guys think? Some type of bird. It is signed on the back, if you can see that there. Beautiful, beautiful stone beads on this. So gorgeous. They are knotted in between each bead, so nice craftsmanship on this one. It does have that hook clasp on it. Beautiful, just gorgeous. 2 strands. So it's got the strand with the 3 strands, sorry. 3 strands, and then the strand with the pendant on it. Oh, I do have a couple more baggies. These are smaller. One is, they're both, one is a neck or a bracelet, I think, or a necklace, I can't tell. I have these little, these are glass or crystal. I checked these, but it's gold tone. There's nothing there to tell us it's anything. I think my son checked it with his metal machine. I'm not sure what it's called, but these are glass, and then gold tone earrings. And then this other one, let me see, is it a bracelet or a necklace? Oh, it's a necklace. Okay. And it has these beautiful little, I think is that missing a gem right there? Oh no, it's that crystal-like material that they do. Hi, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. And then there's some green gems. They might, some of those little crystals might have fallen off, but it's still there. This one is marked on the back. 1/20 14 karat. I think the B is that a G gold filled, made by DCE. So that one is gold filled. It has this beautiful clasp, and that one also says the same thing. Whoops, this way. Gold filled, 14 karat gold filled. Sweet little necklace. Let's measure it. And it is 8 inches, so 16 inches total for this beautiful little piece, gold filled necklace. All right, I have this one, does not have any markings on it. It's got, but it's the two-sided. It's silver tone on one side. There goes my phone glitching. And then you can wear it on the other side, and it's gold tone. So that's nice. Nice and dressy. This is silver tone. These are not plastic. These are glass on here. Nice chunky bracelet with the spring opening on it. Very colorful. And I like the facets in the gems. Now, let's see. This beautiful, lengthy gold tone. It's almost like a twisty. It does have a clasp on it. Almost looks like there's writing there, but I don't think so. It's just scratches. And then it has these. Looks vintage to me. So it's very long. You can double it up. I like the little spirally pieces on it. Smooth on one side, textured on the other. So you can kind of get, when it catches the light, it's very noticeable. Very beautiful. Let's see how long is that. This will be 48 inches on this one. Let's see. What else? What else? This one has an old Goodwill sticker on it. Check that out. Silver tone metal bracelet with some textured circles on it. How's everyone's morning going so far? Well, some of you are in the afternoon already, but this is pretty. These are glass cabochons on this too. Silver tone, no markings. But it's a pretty little bracelet, wire bracelet, adjustable. Yes, here's another one. This is interesting. This looks more like very abstract, but 80s looking. Oh, you know what? That one's going in the craft pile. It's missing a lot of enamel there. Oh, that's a bummer. I'll put that one to the side. We don't want damaged goods. At least I don't want you to have damaged goods. So this one is on a chain that is, I think, marked 925. Let me see. Not on that side. Maybe I just made that up. Nope, I don't see any 925 on that, but this is a gorgeous cabochon on this one. It's got that almost cat eye. I don't know what that's called, but isn't that pretty? It's a long necklace, not long, but 18 inches. I like how it catches the light. There we go. Oh, I remember this. I love this one. These are glass beads. Look at those. Aren't those pretty? So they're in clumps of 4, then goes to 1, then goes to 4, and repeat all along the edge. It does not have a clasp. I'm just double checking that. It is 30 inches long, but I just love these little pink glass beads and just the style of it with the long bars. And oh, it does have a clasp. Here we go. Let's double check that. Doesn't have any markings, so it does have a clasp. It's gorgeous. And this kind of looks like a Tibetan style, kind of a brass tone. There's a little bit of that verdigris on here. And then the beads are also metal. And then these are wood in between. They look like bells, but they don't ring. Has a very old style hooky clasp on there that clasps into the cording. Some tape, maybe that fell off. I'm not sure. Maybe it was rubbing on the person wearing it. But that's interesting. I didn't test this one. It does kind of look like it's probably at least silver plated. And these feel like plastic. They aren't glass. They're warm to the touch. But it is a sweet little wannabe turquoise, wannabe stone, probably wannabe silver bracelet. I love this one. It is contemporary. I mean, it looks contemporary to me. There is no clasp. It has this beautiful dove in flight. Oh, it does have a clasp. It's just down here. It looks like it is LE. Who is LE? I'm not certain. But these are definitely right here. These are glass beads. Check those out. Aren't those beautiful? Yeah, they're glass. So it hangs like this. And then your clasp is down here, which is very interesting. It has 2 lobster clasps on either side. So that's a sweet, with the little dove there. That's sweet. All righty. Love this one, contemporary. A lot of these black glass beads, many strands that kind of come down here into the base. And then there's a pendant, a cross pendant. Let me see. Plastic beads or gems on this one. But it's still very beautiful. You could even take the pendant off, and then these drapes of these beads are so beautiful. It does have an extender on it to make it longer or shorter, depending on how you want to wear it. Let's put that to the side. What's this one? Silver tone, more contemporary. This is a glass cabochon on this one. Nice faceted with some gems down here. It's got this chain link looped chain. And it does have an extender, no maker tag on it. Beautiful emerald green though. Isn't that gorgeous? All right. What else do we have here? This is old. This is vintage. These are plastic beads, but it's just stunning. The color of them and the style. It is extremely long. It's going to be 48 inches long. It has this gold tone. That's not the original clasp, but it is put in there. It just needs a jump ring. But look at these. These are so, and they're even knotted in between each bead. So quality work on this one. Very vintage. I love how, what is that, 4 strands? Yeah, 4 strands of plastic beads. You can just double them up. It'd make a great, almost like a 20s flapper kind of vibe. But beautiful green plastic beads on this one. Hi, Gail. How are you today? All right, here's a silver piece. Now, this bead here and these 2 beads are all marked 925. The other spacing beads, I do not know. I do not know about the clasp because it's not marked either. But those 2 beads are. It's one of these that dangles and then has another portion of almost like a bolo tie kind of, but this does not move. And these are stone beads. And each of the dangling pieces are varying sizes. It's just gorgeous. Has a Native American feel. Like I said, 925 there, 925 here, and 925 here. I love this one. I'm partial to the Native American, ones. Having worked on the Navajo reservation for 3 years, I worked out there as a teacher. Loved it. It was a great experience. These are glass beads, 3-stranded. This is white. What is that? I always mix this up. White House Black Market, so more contemporary. But it is a beautiful, beautiful glass necklace. It has these almost Art Nouveau kind of drops on it. Some other little connecting beads. Have that little Art Deco look, or I'm sorry, Art Nouveau. And all the beads are glass. It's gorgeous. What else? What else? What else? This looks to be vintage. Just a kind of gray and black faux pearly looking beads with a hook clasp and extender at the top. There's some wear, as you can see, to these plastic beads here. So it is plastic. More of a choker style. It's not that big. About 12 inches. And this one, it gives me silver vibes, but I can't find any markings for silver on here. Faux pearl, long necklace. Looks to be about 28 to 30 inches long. And I love this one. I don't know if you can see that very well, but these are little amethyst beads in here. It's a bracelet. It's very lightweight. My throat's getting dry. Let me get a drink. Alrighty. So very tiny amethyst beads. No marking really. Very lightweight, but very sweet. That's my birthstone. You wouldn't even know you had this on. It's just so lightweight. Let me put it on for you. There you go. All right, so this one is marked. It is dolphins jumping, and in between each dolphin is a different colored glass cabochon. So we've got peridot. I'm not sure what color that would be. We've got an amethyst, maybe aquamarine, and maybe a garnet or a ruby. And it is marked on the back of one of the dolphins. It is not silver. PAJBB China. Now they did make these in silver, but the clasp is different. So this is what it would look like on. Beautiful. And it has this nice one. I consider these little clasps nicer. And then you connect it here. Let me measure it for you. Beautiful. Looks to be about 7¼ inches. Beautiful little dolphin and glass gem bracelet. How about some Trifari? I have these Trifari black enamel. They are not crown, they are just Trifari. There is the marking, silver tone, black enamel, kind of crescent moon looking earrings. They would be beautiful with a black dress. Oh my gosh, like an evening gown. Oh, sweet. And then you could pair them with these black beads. Wouldn't that be sweet? Very nice. Put those there. What else do I have? I love this one too. Newer clasp on this one with an extender. It's like little branches with leaves, and it has gems in between. So I love, and then the 4 little pearls, faux pearls there. So let's see what that looks like. That's beautiful. And then you have your clasp. Let's see how long that is. 7 inches with the, what, about a 2-inch extender. Come on, camera, focus. There it goes. So that's a beautiful bracelet. I love this one. It's plastic and it is contemporary, but it is designed to look like of a certain, an onyx crystal, but it is a plastic crystal on a gold chain. Oh, and it is 2 strands, and it has a little crescent moon, speaking of crescent moon, on that one. So kind of looks like that. And this one is 20 inches. All right. Here is another glass bead. These are all glass too. Just very rudimentary looking, but the pretty coloring on the beads. It is a little bit stretchy as far as bracelets go. Well, right now it is at 7¼ Here's a nice vintage piece, also a bracelet. These are rock cabochons that are glued inside of each of these triangular pieces there. And some opalescence in that one. It has this type of clasp. Hi, Beyond. Welcome in. Just looking at my jewelry that I haven't shown yet. And then a clasp, and it is at about 7¼ with these stone cabochons. Let me know if you want me to do a scan. I can do that. This is kind of similar to the one I just showed, except for there are no stone pieces to it. It is silver tone and gold tone. Contemporary, it is marked LC. Liz Claiborne. Lobster claw with extender. If you like those big chunky necklaces, this is about 18 inches right now, and it's almost fully extended. Liz Claiborne. Here's a 80s, 70s, 80s square spring clasp orange enameled bracelet. And that is at about 7 3/4 inches. I love this one too. Older. Looks like those are, yeah, those are glass. Not sure about the middle one. It has a kind of a copper tone, the middle one. Possibly metal. But I love the little extenders in between, the little bars. It does have this older clasp on it, but no markings. And that one is 8 inches, so 16 inches. And this is fun. It is resin and it is also plastic beads on it, but I'm pretty sure it's resin. It does glow blue. I don't believe it's amber. It's not really heavy either. It is a food dog pendant with these amber and black beads in between. Pale beauty. Okay, the brooch back here, that's going to be an $8 start. No maker on this one. It's not like a Juliana. You got it. Let me get that added for you. Get a picture. It's kind of what a marquise style almost, huh? Blue brooch. Get the weight in there. Almost there. I want to make sure we go over it and make sure all of the gems. I just got this yesterday, so I want to make sure. All right, it looks good. JD, Jay, go back out and come back in. I won't run this yet, so go back out and then come back in and see if that fixes the problem. If it doesn't, I'll shake my phone and we'll get some support in here for that. Hi, Penny. Welcome in. We're in pause right now. Jay DeSantis is still no window. Okay, let me shake my phone. And you're all registered to bid and everything, Jay? Okay. Let me shake my phone again. Usually that gets support in here. There we go. I'm going to put Jay DeSantis does not have a bid bar showing. All right, we'll see if we can get them to help you with that. All right, so I submitted a little help ticket for you, and we'll see if they can help with it. Yeah, try to sign. I'll hold off on this. I'm going to take this off the stage for you, Jay. Sign out of knickknacks completely. Come back in, and then we'll run that. It's ready to go. Okay. All right, guys. Let me see. Where were we? Oh, I was showing this. This was the last thing I showed, which was this resin Asian food dog with this beautiful long. These are plastic beads. It does not have a clasp, so it would just. The chain is 12-inch, 24 inches to the pendant. So that's on there. I can do a scan of the table at any time, guys, so if you're interested. This is Express. It's marked Express. It does have an extender, a lobster clasp. There it is, says Express. It's like a little tooth or claw. On one side, it's kind of reticulated in design, and on the other side, it has these beautiful little gems on it. A tusk, a claw, a tooth, silver tone. This one is 16 inches. This is a faux pearl bracelet with this beautiful, I love these clasps. They're so much fun. Just push it over, usually. There it goes. Sorry, there we go. Comes out this way, and then that's how you hook it back in. Sort of a vintage style. I'm not sure if these are, they're knotted in between each pearl, so very possibly vintage. Hi, Jenny. Welcome in. Got a lot of stuff on the table. If you'd like me to scan, I'm happy to do so. This is a stone. These are gray stones. Let me see. And glass, clear beads. Hi, secondhand Jeannie. Does not have a clasp. It's very long. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be about 48 inches long. So you can double it up. Oops. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. Very heavy. It's got a nice quality feel to it. It is also knotted between, not every bead, but it does have knots in there. These are plastic. All right. This is a nice little light, one length, 24 inches. I don't think I see a clasp on it. Oh, there's a clasp right there. And we have a maker. Let's see what that says. Oh, it's Trifari, guys. Yep, there it is. It's a Trifari. Here's the clasp, 24 inches. Has these beautiful little feathery leaf kind of sections on it. That one's beautiful, Trifari. Getting to the bottom of this packet here, guys. I can go on to some other stuff. Oh, wait, I have some stuff on the side, some rings and some chokers. Okay. Huh. So let me put that back up and let's see if your bid thing shows now. Okay, so now it's on stage. Are you able to bid on it now? So we're having a little glitch with secondhand. So this is a ice blue plastic. Let me see. I'm not sure that those are plastic. I think those are glass with a beautiful little light blue. It is a brooch, vintage, unmarked. All right, let's see if this works for you. Secondhand, or I can call you Jeannie now. And it's running. Oh, I got it. There you go. Now Jenny's in on that. I'm sorry, Jeannie. This is, I just got this one yesterday. It's so beautiful. Blue's my favorite. I'm sorry, Jeannie. I hope it all works out for you. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you so much. Let me get this in a bag with your name on it. I have other brooches, and I have some other vintage stuff too. So, Jeannie, you catch me another time, and I so appreciate you being in my show. It's hard when you have glitches. I get it. All right. Let's see what's next. Is anybody, I showed this on my show last week. Is anybody in the market for a spider hair clip? Halloween is coming up. Beautiful. They are plastic, but it's kind of scary. I don't like spiders. I can't believe I'm holding this. You want to hear a story about a spider? So I live in Phoenix, Arizona in the desert. We had gone camping for a week, and we came back, and the next morning we always get in the pool. So I got out of the pool, grabbed the towel, kind of like whipped it around like a cape to put it over my shoulders, sat down to dry off, and I looked in the pool right where I was, and there's a big tarantula floating. I'm like, wait a minute, that was not in the pool with me, because I would have found him. I think he was on the towel that I grabbed. And so when I swung it around, he flipped into the pool. I was so freaked out. I was like, that could have been on me. Oh my gosh, if I hadn't whipped that towel around, oh, I think I probably would have died 1,000 deaths at that point. This is hematite, guys. It's all hematite except for these little beads here. Kind of a gold tone bead. It does have a spring clasp on it, unmarked, maybe handmade, but did a nice job with all these heavy hematite beads. And this is 18 inches. I'm having kind of glitches on mine too. So some of my seller screen is a little wonky today, but that's okay. You know what? We'll get by, won't we? We'll figure it out. My son wanted me to show this one. It does have a little bit of wear on it and patina, but these are apparently, they look metal, but he said they were coming up as stone, but he liked this one. Hi, Jeannie. Welcome back. Is it looking better for you? All right, this is the type of clasp it has. Ouch, it just bit me. As you can see, it does have some rust on it, but my son said, Mom, go ahead and run it. I think it's pretty. It's a lightweight metal on here with these little cabochons. So that bracelet. Oh, good. I'm so sorry. Well, I will look at my other brooches. I don't think I have any that are quite blue like that, but I do have some other stuff. This is made in India, so it is metal. Look at the beautiful flowers on it. It's like kind of like a brass with a silver tone over the top of it, but it's very pretty. All right, there's that. What else do I have? So we have these are plastic, but my son tested the backings. He said they tested as silver. So that's kind of odd to me, but you know, these are plastic and the backings are silver. Just FYI. Kind of plastic beads. This one feels kind of like glass, but it has this beautiful, look at this clasp, guys. It's got this little flower and then this little stem, and then the stem just goes through the hole. So it's a T clasp, but it's very artfully done. Isn't that beautiful? And that one is about almost 7.5 on that one. These are glass. It's like a silver tone, if not silver wire. No, those don't look like silver, but it also has these sweet little glass beads as well. So extendable. These are plastic, but I just, so funky and so 80s. Hi, Procrastinator. Welcome in. So 80s, aren't they? I like how they dangle. And that one is at 8.25. Yeah. I like this one just because it's different. It's thin wires that are very bendable, but it has these sweet little flowers around it. So pretty. All right. Getting to the bottom of this bag, and then we'll. I just brought this out because it is a Sarah Coventry chain. You can see there it says Sarah Cov, but it's missing its pendant. And I thought, well, I'll go ahead and offer it up if somebody has a Sarah Coventry pendant that needs a chain to match. There's a Sarah Coventry chain. And this chain is 24 inches in case you need it. You never know. And is this the last thing? Almost the last thing. 2 more things in this bag, and I still have tons of others. I love this. This is a choker, but look at, I forgot what these glass things, stone is called. There's a special name for it. If you guys know it, put it in the chat for me. My son, if he was here, he'd be able to tell me. But it's a choker. Right now, it is at like 16 inches, but it's adjustable. So that would actually sit right at your neck. Isn't that beautiful? And I have a couple more chokers to show you that are just amazing too. Unmarked lobster claw choker, silver tone. I think that's just amazing. All right, you guys want to see something else amazing? This reminds me of my childhood in the 70s. Check this out. It is a daisy choker. It is newer. You can, again, extend it as far as you want to so that it rests against your neck. But it's all these daisy. Hi, Mary Jane. All these daisy cloth. It's just amazing. I want to put it on. Childhood memories are strong. And then this other choker, also amazing. It does have some staining from the brass, but it is a sun on cloth. You can see where the brass goes. I think if you take this off and you just put this in vinegar, it should take a lot of that staining out, but also cloth. Also some staining there. Little hook clasp, unmarked, with an extender so that you can have this rest. You can have this dangle, but you can also have this rest right at the nape of your neck. Isn't that amazing? Just crazy. I love it. Just reminds me of the 70s so much. All right, so that was the big bag of goodies. So now I have some earrings. Let me go ahead and do a little scan for you, okay? So you can see what we just, oh, I have one more. Sorry. How about some Cora? Look at this. AB crystals in these little floral vine pattern with some other little gems underneath all the way across. And then here is the chain. Little bit of wear, discoloration on the chain. Here is the hook, and on this side, there you see Cora. And this little dangly on the end, you can extend it to a choker or however you'd like to wear it. Beautiful, beautiful AB crystal Cora. All righty. Let's do a little scan. How's that? Let me go slowly for you. I'm going to have to go over here to the side too, because I do have some things off to the side. I lied. I have one more thing. I just noticed a little mustard seed pendant. See the mustard seed in there on a gold tone chain, unmarked, although that looks like something, doesn't it? Probably just a scratch. All right, now I'm ready. Sorry about that. Here we go. So starting over here, plastic. These are stone, plastic, vintage. I think White House something market. Beautiful. I don't think I showed this, but it's just a gold tone carved etched bracelet. These are plastic beads, but they're old, they're vintage, and each plastic bead is knotted in between. Can you imagine the time it took to put that together? It's very long, long. Beautiful long faux pearl on silver tone chain. Got that necklace. This emerald one is contemporary, but that is a glass cabochon on that. These are glass beads. They're so beautiful. Glass. This is the two-tone, so silver on one side, gold on the other. It is not real gold or silver. We've got this long necklace. This is glass. I didn't show you the Murano necklace that I have there. Murano Millefiori glass necklace with glass beads. I can show that if you're interested. And then we've got all kinds of bracelets in here. There is a freshwater pearl bracelet and then a sweet little dolphin bracelet. The gems are glass. It is not silver. It's marked PAJBB China. We've got this beautiful jade. It's not jade. It's that other thing. It starts with a it's not jade, but it has this abalone shell painted with a pheasant or bird of some sort, maybe a peacock. Now that I look at it, it's got some peacock feathers and signed. This is 24 karat gold filled. I love this one. This is 925 here, and these two beads, and these are stone beads, rock stone beads. There's a shell in there, pua shell. Got some other brooches here. Most of these are brooches. That's a shoe clip. We've got some earrings here. These are 14 karat gold filled. There's that little food dog. Hi, Music City Girl. Welcome in. And then we have this Cora necklace. Then there's the daisy choker, and then the sun choker here. It's a shoe clip, Jenny, but it could easily be fashioned into a pendant or a brooch. So these were to go around the shoelaces and hold on. It's vintage. These are glass. Beads are glass. They've got a little bit of wear on the top of them. It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad to show you anything but this little angel pin. It's sweet. Oh, I didn't show you these little stick pins. Ouch. I just stuck myself with one. This is just a Christmas tree, enameled Christmas tree. I love this little guy, though. Check him out. It's like a little amethyst or something in there. And it's an owl. There is writing on the back. And even with my lens, I couldn't see it. I want to say it says argon or arbon something. Hi, AJ. Yes, it is. It is plastic. It is a C-class, so it is probably vintage. He's sweet, isn't he? Woohoo! And then I had that owl pin too. So if you're into owls, I'd probably do 5 on this one and 3 on the pin. So just let me know if you're interested. Have this little guy here. It's just a Halloween bracelet. I do $1 on it. It looks like it might be a little older. I'm not sure. Unmarked, but it's got pumpkins. They're enameled, a ghost, and another pumpkin. You got it. Let me get it added in here. Oops. And he's just about there. All right, there he is. And he's running. He's sweet. I got him last week, I think. I thought, well, fall's coming and Halloween's coming. He'd be a perfect little pin to wear. Thank you, Jenny. You're going to love him. He is so sweet. I'll put that in with your other purchase. All right, let me go ahead and continue the scan. You are so welcome. And let's see. So we've got, this is a sweet cat brooch, guys. Look at the kitty cats. It's by JJ. It is marked. It's even got a little mouse around here. Just a little bit of wear on this kitty, but it's nice. Did you see the bees? Got a bee brooch too. Set of bees. This is like a little holiday snowflake glass brooch. What else? The glass brooch. You got it. I'm going to put 3 on that. There we go. Here it comes. There you go, Jeannie. It's pretty. I love it. Not marked. I can pull my other, if you guys really like the brooches, I have a tray of them off to the side I can pull. There you go, Jeannie. Thank you so much. Let me get your name on that. I'm glad that your Wi-Fi is working and your bid button's working too. That makes me feel better. I feel so helpless sometimes, when I can't figure it out either for you. All right. What else do I have down here? Oh, I love this one I was showing earlier. These are glass beads. But look at the sweet little dove. And then the clasp is down here. And it's marked LE. I'm not sure what LE is. It's not coming to mind anyway. But she's holding on with her beak right here. Isn't that pretty? What else do I have down here? Got that. This is Cora. Then I have some rings. Do you see anything there that you're interested? This is a real ruby. You're welcome, Jean. It's a real ruby, and it's I haven't tested the metal, but it's probably sterling. The setting just gives that look. Here's, most of these are going to be like $1. Let me check for you. Let me get my ring sizer out. I didn't do that this morning. I'm pretty sure I do. I had some. I have a lot of handfuls, so I'll pull anything that's 9. That one's not. Let's see. Okay, this one's adjustable. I'm not sure that I'm not sure that it would adjust to 9. Let me see if I can adjust it out. Yeah, that one's not going to adjust to 9. This one looks like possibly. No. I tell you, 7 seems to be the number, doesn't it? I bet you find that everywhere you go. That's a 7. Let me take a look. I know I had some that were. No. No. Is this one? I think it was. No, that one was smaller. You guys hear me talking to myself? Oh, I found it. I think it's this one. Oh, this one's a 10.5. That's too bad because it has a beautiful. I have lots of 7s, guys. So that one's a 10.5. I thought that one was the one I was thinking that might be a 9. Let me look on this. I'll show you all my rings, guys. No worries. This one's adjustable. And this one will go to a 9. And that's a, what do they call this? Why do I always forget the name of this, anyway. It's not silver. Cinnabar. Thank you, Jeannie. So I have, this one is a 9D. So I'd probably do 8 on this one because Cinnabar's, that's probably really low. Okay, no worries. No worries. Let me see if I have any others. I thought I had some other ones. And then I'll show everybody just in case. Well, I think, yeah, this is a 9, but it's just beaded, but it's pretty. And then this one also just glass beads. So just let me know if any of those work for you. I'm just checking one more time. Let me try this one. Nope. I think that was about it. All right, so let's take a look at some of the rings on these two. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'd do 5 for the 2 if you'd like. Let me make sure the pink one is a 9. Yep, the pink one's a 9. So I do 5 for the 2. No, let's say 4. We're going to say 4. I'm going to run them, but no pressure. If you don't want them, that's okay. Beaded rings. They are cute. I love them. I'm going to do $4 on that. Did I do a picture? I don't think I did. Yes, I did. Okay, good. There we go. They're running. Need to shorten my time too. You guys don't need to sit around for 20 seconds. Yeah, they're nicely done. But they are glass. There you go, Dee. Thank you so much. Let's look through some of the other little rings that I have. Let me get your name on here for you. All right, we've got a bag set aside for you now. Let's see, I think I showed this one. $1. This has got some AB on it. It is adjustable. I don't think that's a mark on there. Gold tone. That one I'd probably do 3 on. Tammy, thank you. I know you've told me that before, Tammy, and I'm sorry I forgot. Here's some abalone. It's kind of got a little squiggle or a wave on it. Don't see any marking on that one. This one is just 2. So I might even start doing something like I would do this one, and I would do one more. I sometimes like to lump them into 3. Like that would be $1 for those 3. Oh, opal rings. No, I don't have any opal rings. I do have opal necklaces though. All right, so that I'm going to put it in a little pile so I know I set $1 on those for those 3. This one, it just, has this mark, which I cannot read in there, guys. I don't know what that is. If it's just a dent. I don't think it's silver, though. It's probably silver plate. And then I have this one that's probably silver wire. I'll put that with that one. And then this third one here, little silver tone flower. So I do those for $1, those 3. I'll put those in a pile. We'll call that the silver tone pile. I do have this beautiful yin yang, and it is marked, or I tested it, and it's 925. I think I tested it, and it's silver. So if you like a yin yang, I do 3 on that. This is really an interesting one. It just says north, south, east, and west. Silver tone. Let's put that one with, oh, you know what? This is the yin yang ones that was silver. It was this one that was silver, not that other one. So let's do this. Let's put this cute little north, south, east, and west together with this. And what else do I have over here? This is a neat one. It's got a crescent moon and stars, and maybe yeah. So those 3 I do for $1. Those are sweet. And then these 3, they kind of go together. I do for $1. We check these. They're glass, but they're not diamonds or silver. This one just says, I think it says SR something. On these, let me see. One feels a little bit larger than the others. I'll try that one first. That one says just almost at 7. The other 2, one's at 5 and one's at 6. So they're not really all the same size. So we've got a 5, a 6, and a 7 on that one. You can kind of see they're all just a little bit different size on that. Or I can do one for $1 if you're interested in that. Let's see. Got these. You are so welcome. How about these are just silver tone, but I love the little dots on these. And we've got triangles on this one. And then a little faux diamond, silver tone. So these 3 for $1. This one seems a little larger, but yeah. No, not really. We'll put those together. I do still have this. It's an Avon one, but I'm thinking that's like that's a real gemstone on there. Maybe aquamarine, probably gold plate. It is marked right here, Avon. And that one I think we said was at like 10.5. So a little bit bigger. Kelly did. Hello. I have this one. It's not opals, but it's these are glass or stone. My son tested, and it's just gold tone. Here's another pretty little. I'm not sure. That might just be a raw garnet in there. Do you see how it has that red color to it? I don't remember if this one was marked. It's possibly silver, but I can't vouch for it. I didn't test it. So just a older rough cut into a heart. You can kind of see some type of stone in there. Anybody in for a snake ring? Black enamel on his head. This one is, I think it's just not completely round, but I can get it to about 4.5. So maybe like a pinky ring or something. This is just a sweet little circle of diamond gems. Can't really tell if they're glass or not. They're so tiny. This one is a smaller size as well. Oh, no, it's not. It's about 6. One of those really long. Lots of bling on that one. This, I believe those are, I can't tell if they're black. Sometimes they look blue, so it could be like a sapphire, a deep sapphire color. That's pretty. This is probably handmade with some glass beads, green and white, possibly silver wire on that. And I think the last, I still have a couple over here. This one's an interesting one. Hi, Mini Collector. Also handmade. I put these together here. Let me see if I have any other wire ones. I put these together for $1. These are both at, the blue one is at 5 and the white and green one is at 7.5. Okay. And then this is an interesting one. It's just a black and gold wire. This is probably extendable. You could make it as big or as small as you need it to be. That's interesting. And then this one. It does, those are glass crystals in there. My son did test that. That one almost looks like it's not in there, but it is. They're just chips, I guess. Hi, Galloping Ghost. And then, of course, this one that I showed a little bit earlier, which is really nice. All right, so those were my rings, I believe, unless I run across some in a little bit. Okay. Let's see. How about, I have some odds and ends. Let's look through my odds and ends. These were just things that didn't really fit into a category, but they're odds and ends. So I have this crucifix. It does glow. It is fluorescent. It is not uranium. You can usually tell because it'll stay lit up a little bit after you take the light away. This is $1. The last ring, let me think. This one, Galloping Ghost. It is adjustable. Let's see. Right now I have it set at 7, but it still has a lot of room to go bigger. And I think I said 8 on this one when I showed it a little earlier. Okay, no worries. Yeah, it's not the silver, which is too bad. Those are a lot more. Oh, I found some more rings, guys. This one is a heart ring with some dripping on it. Silver tone. This one looks like a fence. It has some verdigris on it. And then this one with the little jewels in the top. Come on, phone. So I had those 3s if you're interested in those. All right, so these are odds and ends we're on to. So I had this crucifix. I have a hairpin, gold tone, newer. I have this, it looks like cancer awareness pin, maybe handmade, $1. Actually, any of these that I'm showing you, I will bundle into 3 for $1. So if you find 3 that you like, tell me what they are. No, sweetie, I don't have, beautiful, I don't have an opal ring. I have opal necklaces. I think I have it right here to the side if you're interested in looking at the necklace. So here's a bookmark. Yeah, of course, sweetie. Let me get that for you. I've shown it before, but you might not have been in. Here it is. So the opals are real on this, and these are probably not diamonds. They're glass, and it is just a gold tone metal. It isn't gold. The necklace itself is also not marked gold. I think my son did test the metal. It's not gold. but the opals did come up on his machine as opal. Beautiful, right? This would be 8. I thought I had one other one, but it might have sold. Let me know if you're interested. No pressure. Never any pressure here, guys. Not going to do that to you or to me. Oh, no, I know the other one was like a garnet. So that's okay. Let's see. What else do I have in here? This is just an interesting pendant in silver tone and gold tone. Here's the back. It is marked 925. So if you're interested in that 925, probably $3 on that. Does anybody have a Doberman Pinscher that would like a belt buckle? Rawcliffe pewter, and it's signed by P. Davis, 1984. Odds and ends here, guys. I think maybe, I don't know, maybe a scarf clasp, possibly. You know, put your scarf through there and hold it on. A dollar horse keychain, enamel keychain, 2-sided. Man, I'd like to find myself some dollar horses. I found one. It was actually I found 2. One was a mini. It went for a lot. Here's a Celebrate Freedom pin. It looks old and vintage. Hi guys, welcome in. We're just doing odds and ends at the moment. How about this one's missing a little pearl, but it's a little butterfly clip. And then scarf clip, shoe clip. Not sure, unmarked. So these were the odds and ends that I had that I just put in a baggie. Let me put them back in the baggie. Oh, there's a little plastic heart ring in there too. And so now let's see, what do I have? This was in the box, Deception. And it is a Tree of Life bracelet. Beyond words, live every moment, laugh every day, love beyond words. Same thing over and over. Looks like let me get it out of here. Magnetic clasp on this. Never been used, still in the box. And there is your bracelet. Leather. It feels like real leather. So that is brand new in the box. Put that aside. And let's look at earrings. Oh, I have bracelets because I looked at the earrings last week. So bracelets, though, I did not look at, I don't believe. All right. These are all fine chain bracelets. So we have this beautiful little chain bracelet, or I guess they could also be anklets, right? That looks like glass to me. It is unmarked. It is a lobster clasp, and it does have an extender, so possibly a bracelet could be used as an anklet. Let's see what the size is. Let's see. Yeah, this right now it's at about 8.5, and it's at kind of the middle of the extender at 8.5. So that's beautiful. Let's put that up here. I have this feather one. Oh, not feather. Oh. Not sure how you get this one on. Oh, there it is. The clasp was connecting with the branch. So it's a branch. This one is this is an anklet. This one goes all the way to the bottom of the cone. And there's really no extender on this one. Gold tone. This next one is pretty. It's got some bling on it. Let's see what it is. Okay, several strands. Let me get it undone here. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's got an extender on it. There it is. Oh, you know what this is? This is one of those hand, I don't want to, I think they have like kind of a derogatory name, like a slave bracelet or something like that, is it? It goes on your hand this way. Let me see if I can show it a little bit better with the bling on the top, right? And then this goes underneath. I get those were big at some point. Gold tone, not marked. Okay. Guys, if you're looking for anything special, I have stuff I have shown before, but you might not have been here when I showed it. So I'm happy to bring anything out. I can bring my brooches out. I have some vintage brooches. If you're into that kind of thing, or I have, some stuff behind me. I don't know if you saw that. That's a higher end. That is woven and beaded malachite. It is a necklace and a bracelet. It is pretty amazing. It's very vintage, has a vintage clasp on it. Then we have this with an extender. It might be, I guess it could be either. Come on, cone. Yeah, it goes to the bottom of the cone, and it's almost at the end of its extender. So probably an anklet on that one. And this is Claire's, sweet little Claire's bracelet. It just has these rose gold toned sliding beads on it. It's $1 on that one. Most of these are $1. This is an interesting one. It's a T clasp on it. It has this medallion, like a sun. I'm not sure what that is, if it's a vase or some type of insignia. And then these beautiful looped. It's a very lightweight silver tone, $1 on this one. Bracelet. I love this next one. I'm really finding that I'm getting into this crescent moons. Hi, Valerie. Welcome in. So this is a crescent moon. Let's see if it's a bracelet or an anklet. My cone won't stay standing. Oh, it's a bracelet. So right now it's like almost as far closed as it can be, and it's 8 1/4. Little silver tone crescent moon bracelet, $1. With an extender. And what is this? This, I think, is a sweater or a cardigan. A cardigan holder. It goes through the buttonholes because it's magnetic. Or actually, it snaps. You know how you can put the cardigan or the sweater over your shoulders and not put your arms through, and then this one has a little bling on one side and it's plain on the other. Then it would go through the top buttonholes and keep it from sliding off of your shoulders. That's kind of interesting. That's $1. It's getting to be that weather, right? Getting to be the weather that you might need to take a light sweater with you, but you don't want to maybe wear it with the arms through, or just wear it over your shoulders. Here's a beautiful little feather bracelet with an extender. Gold tone. Hi, Grammy. Welcome in. And then another one of, oh, you know what? I put that one away. This is the same bracelet I showed earlier. Okay. Then, let's see. Does anybody like shell? I have this shell bracelet. Hi, Margie. Pieces of abalone on a stretchy. And then this one almost matches it, just not quite the same color. It's a necklace, and it has freshwater pearls in between. But you can see it's these, oh, it does have a barrel clasp right there. So it does have a barrel clasp. Very, very neat. And it's about 16 inches. So I have those. All right. Well, I do have some earrings. Let me clean up a little bit because I got stuff everywhere. And let me show you some earrings. I'm going to do a table scan because we have some new friends that just came in. So if there's something you see, let me know. This is what we've shown so far. So this is plastic, but it's more contemporary. This is expressed. It's kind of like a tooth, a claw, a tusk, and it's reticulated on the other side. Got this long faux pearl necklace. This is amazing. This is vintage. These are plastic beads. It's very long, so you can double it up or keep it long. Very lightweight plastic beads, and each bead section is knotted in between. So a lot of workmanship went into this one. These are stone and glass. It's also very long, about 48 inches, so it needs to be doubled up. It has a nice weight to it. Vintage plastic. Contemporary White House, something market. I always mess it up. What is it again? Black market. There we go. These are all glass beads on this, 3 strands. Very Art Deco-y or Art Nouveau connectors on this one. Look at this carved out gold tone bracelet. We've got a hematite necklace. We have a contemporary, but this is a glass cabochon in that. A little heavier. Glass beaded cross necklace, more contemporary. We have some Trifari. We have this Trifari necklace here. It is marked. If I can find it. On the other side, probably. Where are you? So I'm holding my phone with one hand. It's making it challenging. Oh, come on. I've certainly gone all the way around. Well, it is Trifari. I promise. If you're interested, I'll show it to you. Oops, let go. This is glass, big chunky glass on heavy wire. This is silver tone and gold tone, 2-sided necklace. These are glass beads. They're so beautiful. Pink glass beads. We have a mustard seed necklace. We have a type of a Tibetan necklace with metal, find that light metal. This is a gold-filled necklace. This is silver. It has these silver beads here, and then this bead is silver as well. And then the other beads are stone. Let's see. Here's a neat little glass beaded. These are plastic. But my son tested the metal, and he says it's silver. The metal is silver on that, but that's interesting. It's got this beautiful T clasp on it. These are those made in France barrettes. They're signed PBW. Got quite a few little bracelets back there. These are 14 karat gold fill with freshwater pearls. Hi, Lisa. What else? Oh, this is beautiful little dolphin necklace or bracelet, excuse me. These are glass made to look like the real, gemstone. It is not silver. It is silver tone little dolphins. It's got that type of clasp. It's very sweet. What else do we have? This is gorgeous. It's 3 strands. It's marked CL, heavy jade type. It's not jade, but and then it has this beautiful peacock, and it is signed on the back on an abalone shell. Love that one. We've got some brooches here. These are just my new stuff. I do have a tray of other brooches. We've got kind of Art Deco, plastic cameo, some bees, a little watch. This, I believe, is a shoe clip or a scarf clip. Little angel pin, some earrings, more earrings, sterling, little butterfly. This is a Scottish man in a a kilt. It is made in Stratton's from England. Hi, Karen. Let's see, Trifari earrings here. These are just gold tone, but vintage style. We went through all the rings. These are those beautiful 70s style chokers. This one is the daisies. It is contemporary, but it would go around your neck. That was the style in the 70s. It's beautiful though. And then this is also a choker that has some verdigris or some, brass seepage, but you can take these off and rinse it in vinegar. It should come out, but it's got this beautiful, amazing sun. It is a choker, or it can be a necklace. It's got a few extensions on there and a hook on it. Let's see, what else? Went through the rings. Well, guys, does anybody want to see the stuff I have in the tray that I've run before, or anything that is out on the table that you'd like to look again? I have puka shell necklaces. I have more vintage necklaces. But I went through everything that was new that I've never shown before. I have, you can see in the background, that pearl necklace is freshwater pearls. It is sterling. I didn't show the Murano. So I have right there next to at the base of that bust, I have a abalone shell carved with a sea turtle necklace. That's pretty stunning. And then over here, as I pack, right here is a Murano glass Millefiori necklace with gold or with black glass beads. I can show you that. Those are a little bit higher starts on those. Where would you like to go next? And if not, then we can definitely see who we can raid into. And I can call it a day. I do have a show tomorrow. Sure, I can do that, Grammy. I do have a show tomorrow. It's going to be all of the glass that I bought and have on my shelf because I can't bear to sell it, kind of thing. So this is by Beauties. It is made in Murano, Italy. It's all glass medallion here with the Millefioris in it. You can kind of see those in there. The chain is all black glass beads. It is in its original box. It's not marked silver anywhere. Here is the card. And you can look it up, Devasi Murano. And it explains a little bit about it. It says it is made on the island of Murano. Yeah, I couldn't find this color, and it was really hard to find because I imagine it's contemporary. It's newer. So this would probably be like a $30 start, which is still really reasonable for this, being that it's Murano made, but in its original box with its original paperwork. I might have to put that on the buy it now. What do you guys think? So beautiful. And then this, I'll show a little bit closer since I mentioned it, is this sea turtle. It's almost reminds me of like the Hawaiian uh, work done like on Moana, some of the symbols and stuff there, the waves. There's the back of the shell on this corded um, necklace that can be shortened or lengthened depending on where you want it. All right, so that's that. Anything else? Does anybody want to see I have vintage earrings. I have vintage brooches. I have more necklaces. I did have this Cora necklace. I showed it once. I don't know if anyone's interested in Cora AB crystal. It is marked here. So that's vintage. Beautiful. Thinking if I don't sell that, I might take that on my cruise with me. I had another one picked out, but somebody got it. So, oh man, you got that. Now I can't wear it on the cruise. That's okay. Does anybody know what this little type of glass is called? My son told me, and I forgot. It has a special name. All right. Well, if we don't have any other interest, I think I'll go ahead and see who we can rate into. But I want to say thank you to you for coming in and joining me today. I'm Stacy, and I do have my show tomorrow. Great, all my favorite pieces of glass that finally I do need to think about letting go. So that'll be at 9 o'clock Pacific, which is 12 o'clock Eastern. So I hope I see you tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday. And we'll see on the flip side. Let's see. We have Amy who's doing jewelry. We have what's in the box. Hump Day jewelry. A lot of jewelry on right now. This and that out and old and new stock. Let's go to Cheryl's Vintage Closet because I don't think I've ever rated her. But again, thank you and have a wonderful day.